Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to the show Water Wave Talks Fashion, episode 2. I'm your host, Upgraded Beast. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and as well subscribe on Water Wave TV because you only get exclusive access here with these heater shoes. Before we get into this hype shoes, I'm going to toss this quick to Eric and talk about Minnesota brands.
Alright, welcome guys. This is Eric from Waterwave TV. You already know who it is. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us at Waterwave TV. You know what the fuck going on. But this week, or this episode, we're going to be talking about For the City. Now, For the City's been around for 3, maybe 4 years. They've been doing a lot of good shit. They got tracksuits, they got shorts, they got t-shirts. They've thrown good community events. All I know is For the City has been working. They got good quality apparel. Tap in with them. Even Gary Trent Jr. from the Portland Trail Blazers has been spotted wearing their clothes to a game day. So don't miss out on For the City. Go check them out. Follow them on Instagram at For the City. And there might be a little collab coming soon. I don't know. I'm about to talk to them. But just stay ready for that. But I'm going to send it back to Upgraded Beast to show you guys a little bit about these shoes.
Appreciate you, Eric, for informing me on the Minnesota brand. Shout out to the homies just For the City. Definitely going to look into them. But now we got to get to the eaters. So up first, we have the Air Jordan 4 Union collaboration, Insane colorway Guava. Super sick, and not only that, it's super sick. I think they're very sexy. But they were exclusively only dropped on August 29, 2020, which was like, I think, almost a month ago, where they dropped with the Know Your Blacks, which, don't get me wrong, the blacks are cool and all, you know what I'm saying? It's a good, solid color that you can rock with anything as well. But these right here, I just, when do you ever see a shoe like this? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even lying. I was a big fan from the jump when I saw pictures of these. And then even when they came out, I got them right away and everything. And because they're so exclusive, now they're actually hitting between $9,000 and $1,000, depending on what size. And that's because they're exclusive. You know, people find out that, yo, these were only dropping that same day and that same day only on the 29th. There is a re-release on the Know Your Blacks on September 31st on the Sneakers app, which is cool and all, don't get me wrong. You're still making profit. You know, I highly recommend you going for them. I'm not going to tell you don't go for them. But, I mean, honestly, though, if you really want to hold a shoe, I highly recommend these because these are a great hold. Definitely going to be going up between $1,000 and $2,000 for sure in 6 months. I personally myself, I've already in stocked of like 4 pairs. They're not easy to get because a lot of people, now that they know that they're exclusively from that 29th drop on the 29th of August, now people are holding these and it's really hard to get. But there are those people that try to make the quick money. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you got retail was like $250. You probably pay with shipping $272, $280. So I mean, if you sell them right now for $900, you're still making like what? Less than $600, maybe even $700, depending on what size you got. But like I said, definitely a great hold. Definitely a sick shoe. If you're just trying to rock them, highly recommend them wearing them because this is a statement shoe right here. Definitely a highlight of 2020 right here. Just my personal opinion. Also, another sick exclusive thing that I love about these Union 4s, you know, some people actually hate it on them and talk smack about it, but the tongue, how they have it folded and stitched. I mean, I know, I get it. It's weird, it's different, but that's what's sick about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love all these general releases and all these like shoes that have to be looking like every other like Air Jordan 4 release. But they made it different because they're Union. You know what I'm saying? Just like the first pair of Union 1s, they made it different, and that's what they're all about. They're different. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but you can also unlace that stitching, and then it goes back into a normal like Air Jordan 4 tongue. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. You know, that's when you know someone's really about undead stocking it and wearing them for the toe. But other than that, definitely highly recommend grabbing them. Super sick shoe. And we're gonna do a legit check here. in the other segment on these, and as well the other shoe that I know you guys are peeping. So now we have the second exclusive shoe right here. You guys see it, the Insta Skateboard collaboration with Nike SB. Insta Skateboard is a Japanese skate shop out in Japan. Super sick colorways, super sick shoe, and it was very limited. Wasn't released that even on the sneakers app yet. Which, by the way, before I get really depth into it, big shout out to my homie Derek. You know who you are, G, for letting us review the shoe and even having these in hand. Because, to be honest, even having these in hand is insane. But back to the shoe. Like I was saying, you know, the skate shop, they collab with Nike SB on these shoes. I think right now they only give certain amount to like specific skate shops in the U.S., which like CCS, for example, they did like a little raffle, whatever, you know what I'm saying, on their page, which was pretty cool and all, but you had to wake up at 7 a.m. to get in that. But other than that, you know, it's a really cool shoe. You know, they got a dog right there with the crossbones, with that banger right there. You got your yellow stitching on the swoosh and in the back with a Nike. You got your sick insole as well. You know, Nike SB dunks are known for this with the insoles, super sick. You know, I love it. It's just, you know, a classic colorway as well with the Japanese skate shop, because a lot of their stuff is actually with this colorway. And also the toe box is 3M. Which is cool, actually, because not a lot of shoes actually have that 3M toe box, and as well right here with the Nike swoosh right there on the toe. Pretty sick shoe, not going to lie. So if you happen to buy and cop one of these kicks, we're going to give you guys a legit check just to make sure that you guys have an authentic pair and for what you have to peep and see, alright? So the first thing you want to see is the bag. Make sure that the lace bag is in there. It looks like they actually didn't make these on point, so if they're a little bit loose there, don't be fazed by that. But you definitely want to peep the union tag. It's right here, the mesh. You know, the tag, I think kind of varies what sizes you get, so and how long it is and how it's in there, as well as you want to peep the inside of the shoe. Make sure the stitching the inside is on point as well and consistent. The banger in the back with the Nike Air, make sure that's on point. It's not too low or no too high on the stitching, and the Air is separated on point. And the same thing with the bottom of the outsole, the Nike sign, make sure it's on point. And here's the insole as well. You have your the size, and as well the union with the Jumpman. There's not really much glue residue, so besides the AJ11 QF, I mean that varies with what size you have, but other than that, there's not really much glue. And as well, you have your tag. Make sure that it's on point, the Jumpman, and as well the back side. And as well, it says Union clear through. And as well, the box tag, you want to make sure it's on point. Here's an 100% authentic pair, so here you can see the USD $250 suggested retail, QRC. I mean the nah, I'm gonna have to redo that.
QR code.
QR code, yeah. Oh wait, so it was right, QRC, right?
Yeah.
God, I'm an idiot. All right. And right here is the box tag. Suggested retail USD $250. Make sure it's not sticking on it. It's flimsy. The QRC code and the Jumpman's right there. The size, the women's size. Right here is the code. Right here is the made in China, the colorway and whatnot. Here's the other like sizes in the other countries, and as well here's the full name and the barcode. Make sure everything's on point. As well right here with the Union Jumpman right here in the corner, and as well the shirt, that hole. It's always on the right side. And now we're gonna do the UV check. Here's the insole. The insole actually kind of brightens up the Union Jumpman. Make sure that it kind of glows up a bit. The back, not really as much. as you can see. What you want to really peep on the shoe is the Air Jordan sign. It glows up. Not really much glue residue that's heightened. Oh, the inside, the air bubble though, it glows up. Make sure you see that. Other than that though, there's not really much else that really glows up. I mean, the inside shoe as well, as you guys can see, that really is brightened up. Make sure you peep that, as well the holes of the tongue. Make sure that glows up as well. Bottoms is really not much as well that glows up, but it's there. And that's about it for the UV check right there for the Unit 4. So right here we have the legit check for the Instant Skateboard collaboration with Nike SB. What you need to look for: make sure that the stitching is on point, consistent. It's yellow in the back, as well the dog with the crossbones. It's not as centered, but it's a little bit, like probably like a centimeter away from the stitching. And then it's like, what, like 2 or 3 right here in the bottom. Make sure that's on point. As well, the Nike sign in the back. It's in the middle, actually pretty precise. Stitching is consistent, as well as the stitching on the other swoosh. Make sure that the 3M toe box is 3M and it reflects, as well with this Nike swoosh. Make sure all the holes are on the same size. And the Nike SB on the outsole, it's not popping out too much, nor it's inside too much. It's like in the middle, I'd say. Pretty on point. And as well, here's the insole right here with the Nike SB Zoom Air. This is the right side, and then this is the left side where it says Instant Tokyo MMX XX. And it has like that little dog sign right there. Pretty sick. So what we're looking for is seeing the concrete right here in the insole kind of glows up a bit. Other than that, not really anything else much. The heel impactor right here in the dunk insole glows for sure. Right here is just the size that it varies between 13.5 and 15. Same thing with the other insole. Not much is glowing, but besides the heel, right here is the shoe itself. Stitching on the toe right here, not the toe box, but right here close to the toe box glows. So make sure to peep that out. As well, the same thing on the other side. The dog, he definitely glows. His face and the crossbones, but not all the way, just the edges. So make sure you peep that out. Other than that, I mean, there's obviously like glues, residue glue that glows a bit. But the insole stitching definitely glows, as you guys can see. The tongue, where it says Instant on the orange part, definitely glows. And as well, the inside of the shoe, the inside, the back of the tab definitely glows. So you definitely got to make sure that's on point. But other than that, that's about it for the Instant Skateboard dunks. Thanks for tuning in on Water Wave Talks Fashion. I'm your host, Upgraded Beast. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you guys want to chop it up. If you guys want to see more, make sure to show some love. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your time.
Y'all too amusing. Hit my shoulder roll like Lil Uzi. I've been on my grind, feeling loose, G. What you need from me? Be what you need to be. Why you on my dick so much but don't believe in me? I make friends like everywhere I go, but they ain't close to me like all my brothers though. We following the plan, got the same goals, trying to get rich from the bottom of it.